Welcome back, y'all. We are about to tackle the first item with our new daily, the RX8. As you saw in the update video, we now have ourselves an S1 Mazda RX8. Ew. And with this RX8, I bought it with some grinding in the transmission, namely into second and fourth gears. So, whoa, that was off. So I went ahead and purchased myself a used transmission with actually less miles than the car itself. This transmission only has 56,000 some hundred miles, where the car is a little over 5,900 or 1,000 miles. So we are going to go ahead and swap them out. Shouldn't take too long being rear-wheel drive and all, but I didn't realize they continued using the power brace on these like they did in the FDs, which is actually really stupid in my opinion. But it is what it is. We shall deal with it as we must. I don't know if the whole thing has to come out. Probably does, because, you know, why wouldn't it? But hoping I just got to unbolt and I can get the trans to lift high enough so the studs will clear and I can go, you know, kind of up and over and out. But who knows? I got a copy of the factory service manual on my laptop, so I'm gonna go ahead, fire that up, and get to work. Yeah. Alrighty, I feel it's probably a good time to check in. Just been going to town. Didn't really look in the manual much and just started unbolting crap. It's working out fairly well so far. I've got 2 more bolts to get off the transmission from the top. I got to get the slave cylinder off. And then the drive shaft and the shifter. I'm gonna go do the shifter next. Gonna wash my hands and whatnot. But I am struggling with the power brace. Got all the bolts and nuts I can see off, and it's not going anywhere. And it's kind of flexing when I pull on it with the pry bar, but it's just not coming off the differential. So it's come off the transmission just fine, but it hasn't come off the differential. So I'm gonna wash my hands, get the shifter off, try to see if I can get at the bolts on the top here for the transmission. I just have these 2 guys left, right here and right here. So I'm gonna try to get those guys off, and yeah, then all we gotta worry about is the drive shaft and the stupid power brace. So Mazda, just put a freaking cross member in. That's all you gotta do, freaking cross member. Cross members. Anyway, yeah. So let me get my hands washed and let's get this shift knob out and keep on keeping on. And we are victorious. I was able to get the power brace out. There wasn't anything else to undo. It just was being stubborn. So I got in there with the pry bar some more, came at a different angle with it, and it started moving. So we got her out. I don't know if it was just the way it was hanging on there or what, but we'll possibly have a fun time putting it back in. Yay. But yeah, I got that out, I got the drive shaft out, and I got the shifter out. Well, I didn't take the shifter out, I just undid all the things holding it in up top. So we got 2 more bolts, which are gonna be just a dandy to get to. They're the ones I showed you before on the top of the bell housing. I can see one from under the car. So that and a lot of extensions, and we should be able to make something happen there. But the other one is going to be a treat to get to. What is going on here? Let's get back at her, shall we? There we have it. She's out. Was a fighter. She was a fighter. But we got her out nonetheless, and now we're ready to throw this bad boy in. So I'm gonna go ahead and assess what's what here and see what needs to be swapped over from that transmission to this transmission. It shouldn't be much. I think it's just gonna end up being the shifter thingy. I don't know what the heck to call it. But I think that's it. I think that's all that's gotta get transferred over. And then this one can go in. So how about we slap her together and get her in the car, eh? Let go. All right, there you have it. We have ourselves a transmission ready to go back in. Yeah, everything I need to do out here is done, I believe. Oh, no. I maybe should have got a new rear seal for it, but I didn't. So, fingers crossed. Should be fine though. It's not like it's pressurized or anything. It's just a bunch of oil sloshing around. So, if it becomes a problem, then we shot ourselves in the foot and we'll have to take care of it. But if not, good to go. So I will go ahead and throw this back in. I don't think I'm gonna take any breaks to update you while it's going in. Should go in pretty quickly now that I know what the hell I'm doing. Just reversing what I did before, so shouldn't be too difficult. Catch you in a minute. Took the exhaust off, so we gotta start it before we put it back on. It's rules. I don't make them. I just follow. It sounds beautiful. But yep, there it is. Had to do it now. I can also update you at this point. As you could see, the transmission is in. Starter's hooked up, other things are hooked up. Well. RX8 is back on the ground and should be good to go. I did put the Elite mid pipe on, so I will have a check engine light on for that. Hopefully the Tactrix cable comes soon. Hopefully I didn't get ripped off on it. The guy had me cash app him. I shouldn't have done that, but oh well, we'll see. It was $100, so maybe I just screwed myself out of $100. Maybe I got a $100 Tactrix cable. I'm a little sad right now. I'm sure if you're on my social media accounts, as Facebook and Instagram, I'll be making a post soon here, but for those of you that aren't, we'll probably be a few weeks ahead, if not more. We lost the SVX tonight. I thought I topped her off the last time I drove her, and I had to run and grab some gaskets for the exhaust for the RX8, so I took that real quick and ended up having to go. Well, I had to go back to town because about 10 minutes out or 15 minutes out from Green Bay. Went to First Store, they didn't have either. And then so I had to go to the west side of town, the opposite side of town, to grab them because they had them there. And got back on the highway to head back over here, and after about a mile, started hearing a little knocking. It's real faint still. The oil light started kind of flashing at me here and there, and it was not wanting to run, so yep, gonna need to replace that. Not happy about it because I was real excited to just get that oil leak fixed and then the vacuum leak fixed and it'd be good, and then I can get ready to boost it. But now I'm gonna need a whole new block, most likely. I got a buddy who had one up for sale not too long ago. Fingers crossed he still has it for a good price. I can get it a little bit more. I can get it with a full OEM gasket kit. So I'll probably be messaging him after this outro, which is way too long and is probably gonna get very much so cut down. But there we have it. As always, thanks for watching. And like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. We're doing cool stuff around here, kind of, sometimes. And yeah, I hate my outros, man. Fuck. All right, this will be the one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.